Is our caller ready?
Do we have a caller ready? If so, are you there?
Hello?
Devin, you there?
Yeah.
Hi, Devin. How are you?
Good.
Good. Can you do us a favor, Devin? And can you turn the TV down? You can still talk to us on the phone, but we can hear ourselves in the background. So you can still watch us on TV. Turn down the volume, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll.
All right.
Okay? You good?
Thank you so much, Devin. Now, Devin, before we get started, we have a couple of questions that we'd like to ask you. Is this the Devin that goes to Cherokee Lane by chance?
Yeah.
Hi, welcome.
Go Jaguars. Go Jaguars. Go.
Y'all are
Go Jaguars. We are the Jaguars.
Okay, Devin, I have another question. Is this your first time calling, or are you a frequent fan, meaning you tune in often? Devin?
Yes.
Have you seen the show before? Have you called before?
Yes.
All right! A frequent fan! We love our frequent fans.
Go, Devin.
All right, and then this is the third question, and then you can, then you, my darling Devin, can ask your question. Now, did you happen to challenge any of your friends from your school or your class or from another school to call in as well?
No.
We need to do that. That's a good idea.
Once you get off the line with us, we want you to call some of your friends and say, hey, you guys, call the homework hotline. The number is 301-772-0080. And if they say that Devin told me to call, we're going to put your name into the apple a second time, as well as your friend's name. How does that sound?
That sound good? Okay.
All right. And
Excellent.
Devin, are you working with fractions by chance?
Yes.
And what grade are you, Devin?
Fifth.
Fifth grade. And would you like to give a shout out to your teacher?
Yes.
And who is your teacher?
Miss Watson.
Yeah, Miss Watson.
Will you please tell Miss Watson we said a great big hello from Count on Us?
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and tell us your problem, and I will write, and Coach Sun and I will work it out together.
That sounds good. Okay, what's the homework question?
I'm trying to simplify 28 into 32.
Simplify.
28 into 32. Do you have a fraction or a division problem?
28 over 32.
Oh, 28 30 seconds.
Over
how you say it?
32.
Okay,
Yes.
there we go. Okay.
So 28 30 seconds. All right. So the 28 is what part of the fraction is the 28?
Numerator.
Very good. Love that vocabulary. Well, what about the bottom part of the fraction? What do you call that?
Denominator.
Excellent. You're doing a great job already. Now, what do you already know about simplifying fractions?
If it's an even number, you have to simplify it by one double equal the other.
Absolutely. And we call that a common factor. So we're going to look for some common factors between our numerator and our denominator, okay?
Okay.
And I'll give you a hint too. Have you heard of greatest common factor? Maybe? If you find a common factor, then you can always simplify it. However, you want to keep simplifying until you can't simplify anymore. So, if you find the greatest common factor, then you actually only need to simplify once, and then you're done. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for common factors between 28 and 32, and then we're going to look for the largest one there, because you talked about even numbers. Sometimes, though, you can actually simplify with odd numbers. You just need a common factor between the two numbers. But if they're even numbers, you can always divide by what number? Always.
2.
2, exactly. But sometimes there's a larger number that you can divide by, and then it just is less simplifying to do. Sound like a plan?
Yes.
Okay, so do you see what Coach Davis did right there? Can you see the TV?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what we call these, since you're a frequent caller?
T-chart.
Exactly!
very
The Texas
good.
Yay, Devin!
All right. So do you know what we put in the Texas teas?
An aisle for the ones and the aisle for the tens.
Okay. It could be the aisle for the ones and the
It
aisle
does
for
look
the
like
tens.
the ones and tens column. It does.
Okay, but since we're trying to find the greatest common factor, we're going to put the numbers that multiply together to give us 28. And we're going to go in order so we can make sure that we keep track of all of them. Okay, so 1 times what would be 28?
28.
Excellent.
Okay, do you know 2 times anything?
2 times 6, 14.
Very good, 2 times
Good
14.
job, Devin.
Now, 2 plus 8 is 10. That is called my divisibility rule. And based upon my divisibility rule, there is nothing that I can think of that will give me 28. So 3 times nothing that I can, no whole number, will give me 28. So I'm going to go to the number that comes after 3, which is 4. Can you help me think of something, 4 times something that will give me 28?
4 times 7.
Very good.
Exactly.
So we're going to put 4 times 7. And our next number is 5. Do you know the rule that we use for 5 to tell if a number can be, has 5 as a factor?
20.
Yes, 20 or 25. Is this 20 or 25?
No.
No. So our next number is 6. In order for it to be divisible by 6, it has to have both 2 as a factor and 3 as a factor. Since it doesn't have 2 as 2, it does have 2, but it doesn't have 3. So after 6 is 7. So this means I have all of the factors of 28 listed. Okay?
Okay.
So guess what? Coach Sun is going to help you with 32.
Let's go. Ready? 1 times what?
32.
Excellent. Does 2 times something equal 32?
2 times 30.
Think about it.
2 times 11.
2 times 11 is 22. Let's break it up. How do you break up 30? 30 into 2 groups is what? How many in each?
You at least have 12. 1 in each.
How do you break up 30 into 2 groups? 30 into 2 groups is what? I was just thinking you might know that one offhand. 2 groups of something equal 30. Think about your half hour. If you have a half hour, that's 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Break that in half. What's each half?
It would equal.
What plus what equals 30? What's a quarter hour? This is a quarter hour.
It would be 15 plus 15.
Right, exactly, okay. So if we break up 30 into 2 groups, it's 15 in each group, right? And then we have our 2. Let's break that up into 2 groups. And how many would there be there?
6.
2 into 2 groups. 2 divided by 2 equals?
1.
1, right. So if this breaks up into 2 groups and has 15, this breaks up into 2 groups and has 1, then what's 15 plus 1?
16.
16, right. So 32 divided by 2 equals 16, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let's try 3. We want to know if 3 is a factor, so we can add 3 plus 2 equals 5. Is 5 divisible by 3?
3
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
3.
Does 3 times something equal 5?
3 times 5?
Does 3 times a number equal 5?
No.
No. So it's not divisible by 3. Is it divisible by 4? 4 times something equal 32?
4 times 8?
Exactly. 5? 5 times anything?
No.
Nope. 6 times anything?
6.
Think of your facts. 6 times 5 equals 30, right? And 6 times 6 equals 36. So it's neither of those.
No.
Okay? Then 7. What about 7?
No.
And then when we do 8, we come back to 8 is right there. So those are our factors of 32. Okay? So far, so good? Okay. Thank you, by the way. We see Kelly, you're waiting on the line, so thank you, Kelly. Keep holding on. So now what Coach Davis did was just circle the common factors. The common factors that they have that are similar are 1, 2, and 4. So if 1 is your only factor, you know it's in simplest form. You talked about dividing them both by 2, which you could do, but you would simply need to divide again because there's a larger common factor. And what's the largest, the greatest common factor that they have that's the same? Do you see?
4.
4, exactly. So we can divide both numbers by 4 to simplify it. So let's go ahead and let's do that. 28 divided by 4 equals...
8.
I'm sorry?
Equals 8.
Well, 4 times what equals 28? 4 times
7.
7, right. So 28 divided by 4 equals 7.
7.
And, good. And then 32 divided by 4 equals
8.
8. Exactly. Now, when we look here to see if it's in simplest form, we see that the only common denominator the only common factor they have now between 7 and 8 is 1. So that means it's in simplest form. Now, let's go back for 1 second. If we did divide them both by 2, then 28 divided by 2 is
14.
14. And 32 divided by 2 equals 16.
15.
Right. 16. So what you would have had is 14/16, which is simpler, but not in simplest form, because then you would need to divide those both again by 2. So what we did by finding the greatest common factor was we just had simplified it once, we were done. And what's your final answer?
7, 8.
7/8.
All right. That was a
Perfect.
fantastic
I love that problem.
Devin, we really appreciate you calling in. You did a great job.
Good job, Devin.
You persevered with us as we simplified that fraction.
Yes.
Hopefully that helped out. And stay tuned until the end of the show to see if you're a winner. Or if you'd like to call back, you can do one of the challenges. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Devin. We have another caller, but call back if you want to do one of the challenges, okay? And
Okay.
listen for your name tomorrow on WCLES.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Devin.
All right.
That was fun.
You did a great
love
job with
simplifying.
that simplifying fractions. And now I believe we have, is that Kelly?
Is Kelly out there?
Is that
Yes.
It's Kelly. Hi, Kelly.
Nice to see
How
you
you
today.
doing,
Thank
Kelly?
you for calling us.
Kelly, what school are you calling from?
Glenarden Woods Elementary School.
Nice job, Glenarden's in the house. Glenarden Woods, thank you. Have you asked some friends to call Count on Us by chance?
What did you say?
Have you asked some friends to call Count on Us as well?
Yes.
You have?
All right.
Awesome. Well, the next caller from Glenarden Woods, we're going to say, did Kelly tell you to call? And if they say yes, then your name's going to go in the treasure chest again. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, and what grade are you in, Kelly?
3rd.
Third
All
grade.
right.
Awesome. Can I have a piece of paper? We need to get her name in this treasure chest.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, certainly.
Excellent. Here we go. All right.
And what are you working with, Kelly?
Multiplication.
Okay. Multiplication. All right. Can you tell us about the problem that you need some help with?
324 times 22.
324 times 22.
So what do you think about us drawing that one out? Should we do 324 groups of 22? I mean, we have a good 40 minutes left in the show. What do you think?
I'm going to let you draw that one, Coach.
Think that might take us a while, Kelly? Probably. Okay, let's see if we have a better way.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you know about multiplication? What do you know about multiplication?
I know how to multiply numbers up to 5.
All right. All right. Numbers up to 5. Well, with this particular problem, 324 times 22.
We've got a few more numbers there.
Yes, it is.
We a lot of
more than
numbers.
5.
Yes.
So this is actually double-digit multiplication, but we
Yeah.
can break it down into
We
partial
can.
products.
I was thinking, you know I love partial products,
go
don't
ahead,
you?
Coach.
Well, we can both do it together, but I love partial products, and here's why, Kelly. Because we're going to talk really about breaking this problem down into smaller parts and putting them all together, okay? Because really what we're doing here is we're multiplying 324 times 2. And then we're multiplying 324 times 20, because that 2's in the 20 place. And then we can put those together, and that's what we're going to do with partial products, okay? So we're going to multiply these two problems out, and then we're going to put our products, partial products, together. Does that sound like a good plan?
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Let's do this! Okay, so let's go ahead and multiply this one out right here. What's 2 times 4?
8.
8. Okay. You got it? Okay. And what is 2 times, and this is really 20, right? That's in the tens place. So what's 2 times 20? Any idea? Do you know how to do that one?
40.
40, exactly. Okay, excellent. And then 2 times, and this 3 is actually in the hundreds place. So this is 2 times 300. Do you know the answer to that?
600.
Oh my God. I thought you only were talking about multiplication to 5. What's this? You're multiplying hundreds here.
Very good.
You tricked us, didn't you, Kelly? Okay, so let's go ahead and put these together, and let's add this part together. We have 8 plus 0 plus 0 equals?
8.
8, good. 4 plus 0 equals?
4.
Good. And 0 plus, there's nothing there, is?
What?
6 plus nothing else is equal to?
6.
6, right. Good. So 324 times 2 equals 648. So far, so good?
Yes.
Okay. So we've multiplied this times this 2. We now need to multiply it by the other 2, which is in the tens place. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So now we're going to do 20 times 4. Sorry. Any idea what that is?
80.
8. You are just cruising. You are absolutely positively correct. Then we're going to do 20 times this 2, which is actually representing 20. So what is 20 times 20? You know that one? We have
400.
perfect, because 2 times 2 is 4, and then we add the 2 zeros is 400. And then the last part here is 20 times 300. Do we know that?
6,000.
All right, because we have 2 times 3 equals 6, and then our 3 zeros. So let's go ahead and add this together. 0 plus 0 plus 0 equals?
0.
Good. 8 plus 0 plus 0?
8.
Good. 4 plus 0?
4.
Good. 6 by itself?
6.
Okay, excellent. So now we did 324 times 2 and 324 times 20. We now need to put together, add together these two partial products. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so 6,480 plus 648. Let's go for it. 0 plus 8.
8.
Perfect. 8 plus 4.
12.
Perfect. What do we do?
You put the 2 and then you put the 1 on top of the 4.
Excellent. Okay.
Regrouping, yes.
Regrouping. We're going to trade it over there. 4 plus 6.
10.
Plus one more.
11.
Okay, good. And what do we do here?
You put the 1 and then you put the 1 on top of the 6.
Excellent. 1 plus 6.
7.
And what about a comma somewhere?
In between the 7 and the 1.
Perfect. Can you read our final product for us, please?
7,128.
Awesome job, Kelly! Woo! Kelly did it!
Way
You
to
did it,
go,
Kelly.
Kelly.
Awesome.
Excellent job.
Does that make sense? I'm sorry, Coach. Did that make
Yes.
sense? Okay, okay.
And so the key to multiplying when we have numbers larger than 5, we can break it up into our partial products. Okay?
Okay.
All right, Kelly, your name is going into the treasure chest, and we want you to challenge. Oh, did you want to do one of the challenges?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Now, did you want to do the mind builder or one of the 24 challenges?
24.
The 24 challenge. Did you have a chance to take a look at these earlier and you already have a solution?
No.
Okay, well, take a look and see which one you like.
And
would like to solve.
This is also a great chance for everyone else out there to write these down, because in a few minutes we're going to go to a break and you can work on solving these. So please write these down. Card A is 5847. Write them all down. Card B, 8847.
Card C, 1296.
And card D is 4948. And that way you can practice it and you can come up with multiple solutions to each card, and then give us a call back, because in a moment we're going to have a break and we would love to hear from some callers.
Okay, so Kelly, did you have one you wanted to try?
Yes.
Which one would you like to try?
The top. B.
B as in boy?
Yes.
Okay.
8847.
All right.
Yes.
Excuse me, don't mind me. Okay, we have 8847.
You want me to write?
Sure, that'd be great. All right, when you're ready, go for it, Kelly. We're going to get to 24.
8 minus 7 equals 1.
Ooh, 8
does.
minus 7 equals 1.
Every
You are
time.
absolutely correct.
4 minus 1 equals 3.
Ooh.
I like where you're going with this.
And so,
And 8 times 3 equals 24.
all right.
Go, Kelly. Go, Kelly.
It's your challenge 24 day. You got it.
Kelly met the challenge.
He met the challenge. All
Okay.
right.
So-
Do you know what that means? Your name
No.
goes into the treasure chest for a
Again.
second time.
Again.
Increasing your chances for being a winner.
Absolutely. And I happen to see, and I think we're going to get to them on the other side of the break, but I happen to see another caller from Glen Arden Woods, and if that someone tells us you told them to call,
It goes
your name's
in
going
for-
in again.
Okay. Did you tell someone to call, Callie?
Do you have
No.
any? No? Oh, okay.
Well, we're going to see if
Well,
they
thank
know
you for being honest. Thank you for being
Okay.
honest. Okay.
Yes. All right.
We ready for the break? I think we might be ready for break. If not, okay, all right. So what we're going to do, we do see a caller waiting from Glen Arden Woods, so hold tight, because we want to be able to give you our full attention. So stay tuned. Everyone else, number 301-772-0080. We are anxiously awaiting your call, and we will see you on the other side of the break.
Hi, I'm James. I'm from Tilton Elementary School. I'm here today for the email question of the day. Mary needed to place a fence in her yard in order to keep her sheep in. If her yard is a rectangle with a length of 26 feet and a width of 20 feet, how much fencing will she need? Well, let's take a look. So first, I would draw a rectangle to represent her feet. Then I would draw 26 feet at one side and 26 feet on the opposite side. Then I would draw 20 feet at one and another side, and then 20 at the opposite side to represent the fencing. Since we're talking about perimeter, since I have to do perimeter, I have to add all the numbers. 26 plus 26 plus 20 plus 20. 6 plus 6 equals 12, so I'll put the 2 at the bottom and carry the 1. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 8. Then I'll add the 1. That equals 92 feet. So the fencing of her yard would be 92 feet. That's it for the email question of the day. Stay tuned for some more on Count on Us.
Does retirement have to wait until my 70s?
Is a great college for our kids?
Out of the question?
Is the American dream
Out of our reach?
Not if we can help it. We're the National Endowment for Financial Education, a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping people just like you get smart about their money. Log on to smartaboutmoney.org today and start taking control of your financial life.
He was so inspiring.
He took chances.
He was so moving.
He lived daringly.
Martin Luther King Jr. was a man of service, and his day shall be a day of service.
He inspired us in words, but he led us in deeds. To honor him, let's do the same. Go to mlkday.gov and find out how to volunteer on Martin Luther King Day and beyond. This message is brought to you by the Corporation for National and Community.
Okay, guys, ready? Here we go. Let's smile and brush our teeth twice a day, every day. Let's smile and floss our teeth once a day, every day. Let's keep that smile a happy place on your face with good nutrition and dental visits. Let's smile. Let's smile. Let's smile. Let's smile.
Welcome!
Yay, welcome back!
to
We're
the,
so glad you're here.
to the second half of your elementary edition of your Tally Award-winning math homework hotline. I am Coach Davis with my fabulous partner.
Thank you, Coach Sun. And Count on Us is the place to be right now because we are here helping you with your math homework questions. So you can either call, which we hope you do, and the number is 301-772-0080, or you can also simply view to learn some math stuff. But we do hope you call because that's what we're here for, to help you out there.
And we are challenging you, if you do call, to also tell your friend about the show and challenge them to call. And we're looking to see if we have callers that are waiting. And I do think we do. We had a caller that has been waiting so patiently.
Okay, so do my eyes deceive me? Do we actually have more than one caller?
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah, all right, let's get rolling. Here we go.
All right. Nakia, is that how you say your name?
Where did my
Hello?
papers go? Nakaya?
Nakai.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to say your name. I think I hear you, though.
Hello?
Are you there?
Yes.
Hi, welcome
Hi.
to Count on
Can
Us.
you do us a favor? Can you turn down your TV? You can still watch us on the screen, but turn down the TV and then talk to us on the phone, because otherwise it's hard for us to hear you, okay?
Oh, right. That sounds better.
That sounds better already, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Nakia, is that how you say it? Or Nakaya?
Nakaya.
Okay.
Nakaya, that's such a lovely name.
I do love that name. How pretty.
Nakaya, can you tell us what grade you're in?
Third.
Third grade. Now, we had another third grade caller who called in. Do you happen to know that other third grade caller that called in?
Maybe Titi?
Oh,
okay.
That's fine.
We were going to see if their name went in the treasure chest again.
All right. Well,
welcome.
Nakaya, did you happen to tell some of your friends to call Count on Us?
Yes.
Oh,
awesome.
Now, who did you tell?
Titi,
Okay. Well, we're going to be right here until about 4:55 waiting for them.
And let's do this. I don't know if we said this. What school are you calling from, Nakaya?
Huh?
What school are you calling from? I don't know if we got that.
Glen Arden Woods.
I wanted to say, way to go, Glen Arden Woods, because you're our second caller from Glen Arden Woods, and it looks like our next caller is from Glen Arden Woods. So shout out to the Glen Arden Woods team.
And would you like to give a shout out to your teacher?
Spicer.
Okay.
All right. Well, please tell Mr. Spices we said a big...
Is it, what's it?
And Mr. Holly.
Okay, all right.
And Mr. Holly. A big shout out from the coaches at Count on Us.
Okay, let's get rolling.
Okay, and Nakia, are you working on multiplication?
Yes.
All right. Well, we can help you with that, I think. What
Yes,
do you think,
I think
Coach?
we can. Were you watching when Kelly just called?
Yeah, but I don't know her.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was just thinking you might have more if you have the same teachers. Since you're both in 3rd grade at Glen Arden
It was a
Woods,
different teacher.
Then a different teacher. You're right. Then you might have more answers to your homework. Okay.
But we're here to help you, regardless of
Oh, no. Is Kelly a boy or a girl?
We can't see them. Okay. I believe it was a boy. I believe. But, like I said, we can't see them here, so. Okay.
All right.
Let's go for it. What's your multiplication problem, Nakaya?
220. Oh, no. 200 times 900.
200 times 900?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you know about multiplication so far, Nakaya?
I know the 9 trick with multiplication.
What is the 9 trick?
Love
Please
it.
tell me about the 9 trick.
I love the 9 trick.
If you're multiplying 9 times 5, you have all your fingers up.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me stick all my fingers up.
I love this one, the 9 trick.
Stick your fingers up too, Coach. Okay, we
There
both
we
have our
go.
fingers up. Okay, so
What's next?
Should we do 9 times 2 or 9 times another number?
So if you're doing 9
Let's do it this way so it's not backwards.
3,
9 times 3.
Okay, what do you do then?
What are you doing, Coach?
So that everybody else out there can see it the right way.
They can see.
But then it'll be the wrong side.
you put
Oh, how about that?
finger up, I think, on your right hand.
Okay.
We're doing 9
Okay.
times. What are we doing? 9
Now you
times.
see my fingers. Okay, what do we put? 9 times 3.
9 times 3. 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
See? Because I don't want them to think on yours that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Over here.
That's where I turned.
Okay, Coach. Coach. Okay, 9 times 3. Do I have my fingers up correctly?
Yeah.
Turn around. We can still do
On the
it.
side where she is, put your 3rd finger down.
Okay. What are you doing?
It's going to be backwards.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry, Nick. I've had a long day, sweetie. Okay.
Okay, yours is just like mine. Okay.
On the other side.
Okay, I got 1, 2, 3
That's
down.
that's what she's saying. It's backwards.
Huh? I'm this hand. 1. Over here.
Oh, okay. She's doing backwards. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying.
All right. Well, we lost ourselves over here on
I'm
camera
sorry.
1.
Okay, I'm sorry, Nick.
Camera 1, wake up and
We were
find
trying to
us.
work out the mirror image. Okay.
And so on that side, on the side where the C on Count on Us says,
Okay, the C on
count
Count on
that
Us. It's
side,
over here,
which
Coach.
is
Oh, no,
20.
that's...
Yeah.
It's over here, Coach.
And the other side, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7, so it's 27.
Okay, wait
Yes.
a minute. I was busy finding the C on Count on Us, so you
So
got
we
to
have,
tell me again.
so we have 2, which is going to be the tens place on the left side of the finger that's down, right?
Uh-huh.
And then the ones place is the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right?
And so 9 times 3 is how much?
Got it.
9 times 3 is how much?
27.
Perfect. Now, let's try 9 times 2.
Okay.
We've got
I'm
200 times 900. Let's try 9 times 2.
3 equals 27.
So if I've got my 10, and then
Okay.
I put down the second finger, right?
Okay, 1,
1,
2.
2.
Okay.
And then I've got, how many of my tens place? I'm going to write it down.
1.
1.
Okay, so that's 10,
And then 1.
11, 10.
Then we have the ones place over here.
Okay, go ahead.
Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so I have 1 10 and 8 ones, which is 18.
Is that right? Are we good, Nakaya?
I believe so.
Okay.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Can I do it like I was going to do it? So this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
What do you think, Nakaya?
Will that work?
I really can't see her hand.
Okay, well, let me see. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. It works, Coach.
Okay.
It works.
I'm going to trust you.
Okay, look,
That's so much
Nakaya, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. It worked. Thank you so much.
All right, that was fun. Okay,
all right.
Now, we do have a few more callers.
Original problem at hand.
Back to the 200 times 900.
All right, so we know that 9 times 2 is 18. How might that help us out, Nakaya?
Excuse me?
Okay, we know that 9 times 2 is 18. How is that going to help us solve this particular problem?
Multiply each number.
Okay, so 9 times 2 is 18. And we are dealing with, Coach has written here, 18. And 2 zeros behind a number is what place value? Can you read that word? 18 what?
1800.
Okay, so if I want 18 hundredths, instead of the word hundred, I can put 2 zeros in place, okay?
Mhm.
And so, what's another way to say 1800? If I put a comma inserted a comma.
Huh?
Where should I put a comma in this number?
Yeah.
Can you see the number? There's a 1800.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. No wonder we are confusing you. Excuse us, darling.
It's a good thing we've got somebody here checking on us.
Where is my eraser?
Because we have.
It's actually
Right. Yes.
Okay.
1800s.
18 we have here, and now let's count our zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. What number has 4 zeros? What place value is that with 4 zeros? We were all messed up. 4 zeros. So this would be ones, right?
Mhm.
Tens, hundreds, thousands. What am I doing? Ones, tens, hundreds. Yes.
I think
What's going on?
400 will be a million.
That is a very good question. Ones, tens, hundreds, this would be 1,000. Oh, that's my problem. And so I need 18 here. Wait a minute.
Where's my brain? Where's
okay,
my
so
brain?
this is 10,000, right? 10,000, and it's all in messy mess. And this would be, what comes after 10,000?
What?
What comes after? Where's our place value chart?
Do we have one?
It's in our little folder thing.
I don't have one. What are you looking for?
Our place value chart.
What comes after?
So this is thousands. After thousands is 10,000s, and after 10,000s is 100,000. So if we insert our 0 here, because we had 2 times 9, which was 18, and then we had a total of 4 zeros, if we counted them all together. That's where I got my 4 zeros from.
Okay, Coach, you can help me here, because maybe it's just been a long day. So if we have...
Wait.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. Nakaya, how would we say this particular number?
180,000.
180,000. So really, when you're saying a number, all you need to do is say 3 numbers at a time. How do you say 180?
180. 180.
100. No and, because we're only going to say and at our decimal point. So just 180. Whenever we have a comma, that's when we say our place value period. So the first place value period where the comma goes is 1,000. So 180,000.
And I want to make sure I don't want to confuse people out there, because then I was not saying it correctly down here. Because if we have 200 times 900s, that wouldn't be 1800s, because hundreds times hundreds is
10,000.
10,000s. So it would be 18 10,000s. And I wanted to clear that up.
Yes, 8.
See, we all need to check ourselves.
18 10,000s.
We all need to check ourselves.
Saying 18 10,000 is 180,000.
Okay, see, it's always good to go back and review and see if your answer makes sense.
Absolutely.
Because our number would have been too small.
Right.
All right. Nakaya,
thank you.
You've been an awesome guest. Thank you for your help with the nines.
I'm going to use my fingers wisely.
And everyone out there, too. Nakaya, would you like to solve? We have a few more minutes. We have 2 other callers, but we do want to give you a chance to solve a challenge problem if you would like.
To give us a call back, because we do have one more caller that has been waiting patiently.
Okay.
Huh?
Excuse me?
Would you like to give us a call back to do a challenge?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
And we do have a caller that has been waiting very, very patiently.
We do.
Thank you so much for your patience. We really appreciate you calling in today. And can you give us your name, please?
Salafina.
Yay!
Salafina, I already know you are a frequent fan.
Yay, Salafina.
And did you challenge any of your friends to call in today, Salafina?
Yes.
And who did you challenge to call in?
Geraldine.
Geraldine! Remember Geraldine from the last time. You guys both did a very good job.
What school are you calling from, Salafina?
Glenarden Woods.
Yay! To
Glenarden Woods!
For representing today.
We had our caller Devin from Cherokee Lane, and then the rest of the show's been Glenarden Woods. They've really been in the house today.
I'm sorry, Salafina. Do you happen to know Nakia? She's in 3rd grade. Nakaya.
No.
Oh, okay.
What grade are you in?
Well, if you happen to see her, or please tell her we appreciate her call as well.
And Kelly. Kelly called too.
And Kelly as well. Salafina, what grade are you?
4th.
Oh,
4th grade. Okay. They probably keep the 4th graders separate from the 3rd graders. Okay, that's fine. And what are you working with today, Salafina?
Dividing fractions.
Dividing fractions. That's some fun stuff.
Dividing fractions. Okay.
Excellent. Okay.
Well, we are here to help you to the best of our abilities.
All right, what's the problem you would like help with, Salafina?
My problem is 2/5. 2/5 divided by 3/8.
Oh.
2/5 divided by 3/8. Well, I have a question, Salafina.
Yeah?
What exactly does division mean?
Well, it means to see how many times a number can go into another number.
Okay. You could think of it like that. Or if we have, let's say that we have 10 divided by 2. So if I have 10 divided by 2, what am I really asking myself?
How many times can 2 go into 10?
How many times can 2 go into 10? So let's make it into pies. If I have 10 pies, and if I have 10 pies and I want to share it with 2 people, when I'm dividing, it's really asking me, I can think of it in 2 different ways. I can think of it as how many pies will each person get, or how many groups of 2 are there in 10 pies? Okay?
Okay.
So we're thinking about breaking something up into groups when we're dividing. We're sharing something equally. Now, did your teacher go over dividing fractions with you?
Pardon me?
Did your teacher go over dividing fractions with you? Did you have to divide with a diagram or a visual model? Or did you follow a particular rule?
Well, what my teacher told us to do, we didn't really divide. We multiplied by the reciprocal.
Oh, check you
multiplying
out.
by the reciprocal. Well, can you help me out? What exactly is a reciprocal?
Well, it's when you flip a fraction, like the denominator will become the numerator and the numerator will become the denominator.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at this and see if you can help me figure out exactly how this reciprocal stuff works. Is that a deal?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right. So let's take a look back at the problem. So I have 2/5. So are you saying I let that stay the same?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to write 2/5. Now what do I do next?
You have to put the multiplication symbol.
Okay. I'm going to put the multiplication symbol. Now what?
And then you have to make 3/8 into 8/3.
3/8 into 8/3. Now, 3/8 times 8/3. If I was to multiply those two together, oh, well, go ahead. I won't get sidetracked. Remind me to come back to this in a minute or two, okay?
Although we have a few more, we have three more callers.
Okay, all right. Go ahead. Okay, now what do I do?
Well, you have to multiply numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator.
Numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator.
Like your vocabulary.
Love it, love it. All right, so 2 times 8 is?
16.
And 5 times 3 is?
15.
15. And am I all finished?
No, you have to change the improper fraction into a mixed number.
All right. Well, let's take a look back and see if we can do that. Now, what exactly do you mean by changing improper fraction into a mixed number?
Well, to change the improper fraction into a mixed number, you have to divide the denominator into the numerator.
Oh, my goodness. This is such fantastic math vocabulary.
I love it.
So 15, if I have 16 things, how many groups of 15 can I get?
Well, 15 goes into 16 one time.
One time.
Right.
And 1 times 15 is?
15.
And then I'm going to?
Subtract.
And what do I get?
1.
1. And now am I done?
Well, you have to use your whole number and your remainder and keep the denominator the same.
Okay, so my denominator will remain 15. And my whole number is 1. What do I do with my remainder?
Well, your remainder becomes your numerator.
I love that. Was just so thorough.
Celafina, you're awesome.
And so I know now that 2/5 divided by 3/8 is equal to 1 1/15. Wow.
Now, do you want to do that super quick? Because that is a good point. I know we have a few callers, but...
Okay, so, Serafina, the reason that we can multiply by the reciprocal, what happens when you multiply something times 1? Does that change the value?
No.
No. So if I look at 3 times 8, what does that equal?
24.
And if I look at 8 times 3, what does that equal?
24.
And anytime I have the same numerator and denominator, what does that equal?
It equals a whole 1.
Excellent.
Exactly.
That is why we can multiply by the reciprocal, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much, Serafina, for your excellent...
It's a beautiful name. Yes.
Thank you so much for your excellent math problem and your excellent help in working through that with us, okay?
Okay.
So, we have a couple other callers, so if you'd like to call back for a challenge, you can, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so much.
Celafina.
All
Okay.
right.
Let's see if we can squeeze in at least one more caller. We're going to see, and everybody else, maybe the next show can help you. All right. Let's see who we have next. Do we have Kelly back on the line?
Yes.
All right. Welcome back, Kelly. Okay, super quick. We have a few other callers from Glen Arden.
So we need our challenges.
So what challenge would you like to do?
Which ones are left?
Okay, we haven't solved any, have we?
We solved, yes, we did. Didn't we? I think we solved B.
Oh, yeah, we did. We solved B.
That might have been you, Kelly. Was that you?
Okay, so, but there's usually more than one solution to it. So you can solve any one that you'd like.
Have you
I'll take A.
Kelly, have you solved it already?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Do
we'll
us a
try
favor.
A. We'll try A.
Okay, we'll try
and
A real
then
quick.
We'll do Nakia.
Because we've got two other
so
callers.
5, 8, 7, and 4. Now remember, you can add, subtract, multiply, or divide, but when we're all done, our total has to be 24. Okay, Coach, you want to
Okay,
help out?
go for it.
5 plus 8 equals 13.
It does. Each and every day. What's next?
13 plus 7 equals 20.
It does. And one more.
20 plus 4 equals 24.
It does. Go, Kelly!
Kelly, you met the 24
Yes.
challenge. Your name is going into our treasure chest another time. Fantastic
Awesome
work.
job, Kelly. Stay tuned in a few minutes, and we're going to see if we can squeeze in one more caller, okay?
Okay, and we have Nakia that is challenging herself as well. Nakia?
Hello.
Hi.
Nakia.
Now, which challenge would you like to try?
The 24 challenge.
Okay, very good. Can you see these right here? This is card A, B, C, and D. Which one would you like?
I'll do B.
B as in boy.
Okay.
Now, we've had one solution, so let's see if you come up with something different. Okay?
Okay.
All right, when you're ready, go for it.
Okay. 1 second.
Okay.
You there?
7. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to do 8 plus 8 equals 16.
It does. You are correct.
And 16 plus 16. Never mind. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
guess
Well,
what? You can even call back at our next show if you figure out what the...
I mean, I'm not going to do 16 plus nothing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, we just have a couple minutes left in the show.
Actually, not even a couple.
And so it's time for us to
It is.
choose one of our treasured callers for today.
Geraldine, we know you've been waiting.
And we are going to ask you to hold on and
Hold
join
on.
us on the other show, and someone will be able to help you with your call. And
Okay. We wanted to thank everybody for staying tuned today. We really appreciated you joining us. And the winner for today is... You can't read my... Kelly from Glen Arden Woods. Woo! So, congratulations, Geraldine. Hold on. Everyone else, stay tuned because the intermediate edition is coming right up. And don't forget that you can always count on us. Have a great afternoon, everybody. Hello, my name is Mrs. Sun, and I'm here with today's mini lesson on area. Very often people learn about perimeter and area at the same time. So I want to talk to you about what area is and the difference between the two. Our objective today is to apply measurement concepts in order to determine area. Area is the number of square units inside a shape. So we are looking at the inside of a shape. So very often you're going to look for keywords in word problems. Sometimes people are talking about about finding carpet for a room or tile for a floor. Look for those keywords where the word problem is talking about covering the inside of a shape, because often they won't say find the area. They will say how much carpet is needed, or how much tile is needed, or how much paper to cover. That would be another keyword, a bulletin board. So look for those keywords, and we're going to talk about how to find area in a moment. There are a few different ways. Let's take a look at word problem number 1. Melanie wants new carpeting. There we go. There's that keyword for her family room. Her family room is 8 feet by 4 feet. How much carpeting does she need to cover the room? Anytime there's a word problem and you don't see the shape, go ahead and draw that shape. So I'm going to draw a rectangle here. It's not going to be the prettiest rectangle, but it's going to work. And we're going to label that. We know it is 8 feet by 4 feet. Now, in order to find the square units inside, we often multiply to find the area, and that will work, but I want to explain why that works. When we are multiplying to find the area, 8 times 4, what we're doing is 8 groups of 4. So what we're really doing is we're really building an array inside of this shape. So we would break this up into 8 groups. Okay, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're not equal, but pretend they are. And then here we would have 4 groups. So what we are doing when we are multiplying is we are building rows and columns of equal groups to build an array for 8 times 4. So if we counted that out, we would know that that would equal 32 square units. Since we know it's feet, that's 32 square feet. Anytime we're talking about area, we want to talk about the square units because we are building those square units inside of a shape when we multiply. So to find the area of a rectangle or a square, I want you to multiply, but the reason is you are building that array inside. If you are finding perimeter, I want to talk real quickly about the difference. Perimeter would be the distance around. So it would be 8 plus 4 plus another 8 over here plus another 4 over there. But that's another mini lesson for another day. Let's take a look at one other problem. I really like this problem. This is from mdk12.org. Nathan divided his rectangular garden into 8 sections that are the same size and shape. What is the area of the whole shape? So this side right here says 4 feet, and this says 7 feet. So there are a few different things we could do. If we want to multiply length times width, we could find the length and the width of the whole thing. If this section is 4 feet, this section is 4 feet, so this whole thing would be 8 feet. If this is 7, and we know that this is a rectangle, then this is 7, and this is 7. So this whole thing would be 14 feet. So we found the whole length and the whole width by using what we know about these rectangles right here. So we could multiply the length times the width, 14 times 8. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 3 more is 11. So it would be 112, remember, square feet. Okay? Now, we could also find the area of this rectangle right here by doing this rectangle right here would be 4 times 7, because that's length times width, which is 28, and then 4 of these exact rectangles. So 28 times 4 would be 8, and 3 more would get you the same answer, okay, square feet. But I like to find the length and the width of the whole rectangle. Otherwise, be careful, because 7 times 4, 28, was the area of this whole rectangle, and that whole rectangle happens 4 times. So be very careful of word problems, but remember, for rectangles and square, length times width. If you're not sure, you can always remember ma and pa, multiply area, perimeter, add. That will help you remember the difference. So, my name is Mrs. Sun. That was today's mini lesson on area, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Minds can achieve anything. We make sure they get to college. provides more than $150 billion in grants, loans, and work-study funds to make college possible for anyone with the mind to get there. Because if given the chance, minds will do great things. Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
Because how many ways are there to solve math? Many!
Your live homework help starts now. Welcome to Count on Us.
What is the length from the entrance to the giant wheel? All right, so let's add 3 here and see what happens. First, measure first. I need you to double check yourself.
So the second equation for solve perimeter is?
2 times length plus 2 times width.
Afternoon and welcome to the secondary portion of Count on Us this afternoon. I am Miss Walters and
I am Miss McCants.
Yay! I get to work with Miss McCants again.
I get to work with Miss Walters.
Please give us a call here at 301-772-0080. We would love to have you give us a call here so we can help you with any math problems you might be having with your homework. Or if there was something that you didn't understand in school, give us a call and we see if we can kind of clarify that for you. Okay? All right. You want to tell us about our challenges
Sure.
today?
Let's start with the challenges. So we have 2 challenges today. Our first challenge is going to be mind builders. 5 students are walking in line. 3 are boys and 2 are girls. The 2 girls always stand next to each other. How many different ways can the 5 students line up?
Things that make you go,
So, work on that one. I'm going to leave that up there for a few more seconds. Okay. And our second challenge is called 24 Challenge. And for our returning viewers, you all know what this is. But for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, we're going to use these 4 numbers on each card with a combination of multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction, and trying to get the number 24.
24, not 23.
Not 23, not 25. It has to be 24. And card A has the number 1, 6, 2, 6. And I know those are 6s because we don't have the red dot in it.
Right. And this is card B, 5, 9, because it has that red center. 3 and 4.
And card C is another 9, 2, 8, and 2. And I do want to mention that you have to use both of the 2s. You can't just use one of them. It has to be all 4 numbers used. And in this case, both of the 2s.
And it just so happens that we have 2 3s on card number 4, card D. And we have a 6, 3, 8, and a 3. So again, like Ms. McCann said, all 4 of these numbers have to be used once. Okay.
So now I know we had a caller from the elementary show holding for the 24 challenge. So I'm going to put the elementary show 24 challenge cards up there. And Celafina.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Celafina, can you turn your volume all the way down and just talk to us through the telephone?
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Which card did you choose, Salafina?
Can I see them again?
Sure. Okay, there they are.
Okay. I did B.
You did card D?
Uh-huh.
4, 9, 4, and 8?
No, B.
I'm sorry, B. 8, 8, 4, and 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that was solved 2 different ways, I believe.
Okay.
So let's see if you come up with a different way.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right, what do you got for me?
Go ahead, Serafina.
Oh. Well, I had 2 ways.
Okay.
Okay. So 8 divided by 8 is 1.
8 divided by 8 is 1.
And 7 minus 1 is 6.
7 minus 1 is 6.
And 6 times 4 is 24.
Excellent job. 6 times 4 is 24.
Good job. And we did not have it solved that way, so you will get your
Excellent
name
job.
placed in our treasure chest. I'll do that right now.
Excellent job, and thank you so much for your patience for calling back while we transition to our secondary show, Celafina. We really appreciate you calling.
All right, thank you.
So your name is going in the treasure chest, and you just stick around to the end of the show, okay?
Okay.
All right, you have a good night.
All right, who's our next caller?
Hello?
Hi,
Hello.
who's this?
This is Ibrahim.
Hi, Ibrahim. How are you today?
I'm doing fine.
Great. What school are you calling from?
Glen Arden Woods.
Wow, Glen
Yes,
Arden Woods
they
is
are
representing. All right. Well, what can we help you with today?
I wanted to ask a question of multiplication.
Okay.
And it was 5 times 50 3.
5 times 53. Okay. So we can set it up like this, or you want to set it up vertically?
Which way?
Set it up vertically.
Okay, so I'm gonna put 53 first, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So what do you know about multiplication?
Well, I know that the number that the single-digit number that you're using, you have to multiply the other single-digit number if you're using 2-digit numbers.
Okay, so you're going to multiply the 5, for example, individually to 3 and then individually to 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try it.
I would say 5 times 3 equals 15.
Okay, so 5 times 3 equals 15. So I'm
Yeah,
going to
you
bring
put
down
the
the
5.
5, and then what do I do with the 1?
You put it on top of where the 5 is, the other 5.
Okay, so I'm going to put it up here. Are you watching? Am I doing that correctly?
Yeah.
Okay, so now Ms. Walters drew an arrow, so I'm going to draw an arrow here. So now we're for 5 times 5, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Or 5 times 50.
Or 5 times 50. Yeah?
5 times 50?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was 5 times 5.
Oh.
Okay, so
go ahead, finish it that way, and then we'll take another look at it.
Okay, so 5 times 5
okay.
is, what's 5 times 5?
25.
25. And what are we going to do with that 1?
We're gonna add the 1 to the 25 that we just multiplied from the 5 times 5 that we just multiplied.
Mm-hmm.
So if 5 times 5 equals 25, you would add the 1 to the 25 to make it 26.
Okay, and what do I do now? I just bring it down, just write down 26 beside the 5?
No, you put 6.
Yes.
And then 2.
And then the 2. Did I write that correctly?
Yes.
All right. So
2
now
is supposed to be 265, right?
265 is the correct answer. You are absolutely right. But Ms. Walters wants to show us another way where we broke it up with the 5 times the 3 and then the 5 times 50.
Okay.
Okay.
So Ibrahim,
Yeah.
if we put each of these digits in their place value, how much would the 5 be worth?
Huh?
What place value is the 5 in?
The 10th digit.
Okay, so how much is that 5 worth? What's the value of the 5?
50.
Good. Okay, so if we kind of split it up like this, 53 is 50 plus what? 3, right?
53 plus 50 equals 50 plus 3 equals 53.
Correct. Right. So what I'm going to do, since I broke it down to its place value, I'm going to multiply each of these times 5. Okay? Now you said, oh, I didn't realize that was a 50. I thought that was just a 5. Well, because that 5 is in the tens place, it is worth 50. Now, 5 times 3, like you said before, was 15.
Yes.
And then 5 times 0 we know is 0. And 5 times 50,
50, yes.
It would be 250. Okay?
Okay.
And then...
And because you said that we're adding them.
Then we have to add them down here, correct?
Uh-huh.
So, 250 plus 15 would give us a sum of...
265.
Excellent.
You are awesome.
Excellent. Okay?
Okay.
So that's how you can think about it. I mean, when we do shortcuts, we say, okay, 5 times 5 is 25, add the 1. But in actuality, if students don't really understand about place value, this is what you're actually doing, is you're breaking it down into each of those place values, okay?
Okay.
All right, great. All right, did you want to try a challenge?
Sure.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so which challenge would you like to try? Would you like to try the 24 challenge, or would you like to try our Mind Builder?
Your mind what?
Mind Builder.
I'll try the Mind Builder.
Okay. You up for the challenge? You ready to say, So we have 5 students are standing in line. 3 are boys and 2 are girls. The 2 girls always stand next to each other. How many different ways can the 5 students line up?
I would say, like, if there was 3 girls and 2, there was 3 boys and 2 girls, I would say you would take one of the 3 boys, and, like, there would be 2 girls. If there are 2 girls right here and they always stand next to each other.
That's right.
You will make sure that the boy will switch up with the other girl that's standing next to him, and then you would see that there would be like 2 girls over there, and then you'll see 3 boys on the other side.
That money?
Huh?
So what's your final answer?
My final answer is that the 2 girls will stand at the beginning of the line, and then the other 3 boys will stand at the end of the line.
It could be, but they're asking you how many different ways can the 5 students line up. Now, it's a little more involved than just putting those 2 girls there and then the 3 boys.
I would say 3 ways.
Okay. Well, do you want to call back after you think about it a little more? You don't have to give us your answer now.
My final answer is 3 ways.
Your final answer is 3 ways. Well, if that's going to be your final answer, I think that is not the right answer.
No. So go back to the drawing board.
Try it again. And what I wanted to say was thank you so much for calling.
Yes.
Ms. Walters is putting your name in the treasure chest as we are speaking to you.
Yes, it is.
And you do still have an opportunity to try to call us back with the correct answer to this mind blower. That's what it should be, not mind builder.
Okay.
All right.
And thank you.
All right. So, next on the line, we have
next?
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Hi.
Hi. How are you, Chelsea?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. What school are you calling from?
I'm calling from Eleanor Roosevelt High School.
Oh, all right. We got a high school.
Let's ring the bell.
Are you a first-time caller?
No. I called like a couple years ago.
Oh, okay. So it's been a while. Well, we're glad you're back.
You for calling back, coming back to see us.
Yes. How can we help you today?
Oh, well, actually, I wanted to solve a 24 challenge.
Oh, let's see. Well, you know, it would be nice if you had some kind of problem we could solve before we did 24 challenge. What are you guys working on in Eleanor Roosevelt?
Oh, well, I'm in geometry, so right now, like, we're working on, like, triangles. So we're just, like, comparing triangles, basically.
Okay, so you're talking about the equilaterals and isosceles and equiangular.
Well, tell us a little bit about what you're learning about, so at least we can get something down here so the other students that are watching can kind of see what you're learning in Eleanor, and then we'll go to the challenge, okay?
Okay.
All right, so what kind of triangles are you guys talking about?
Okay, so, like, today we had a worksheet, and we're supposed to compare, like, they gave us the angle measurements, and they gave us, hold on, I have the worksheet, actually.
Okay. We'll hold on for you.
Okay, so basically, like, number 1, it says compare the given measures. So one triangle, it would be A, B, and C are the angles.
Okay.
Those are the angle names?
Yes.
Okay, A, B, and C.
And between A and B is number 7.
Is it
on the line segment, or is that
the angle measurement?
That's the line segment.
Okay. 7.
And the line segment for B and C is 9.
Okay.
And then the angle of B is 111.
For angle B, it measures 111 degrees?
Yes.
Okay.
And the next one is X, Y, and Z.
The next triangle. Okay, so for this first one, what do you have to do?
Right.
Well, actually, you're supposed to compare both of the triangles.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So X, Y, and Z?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the line segment for X and Y is 9. And the line segment for Y and Z is 7. And Y equals 119. Oh, that's the angle measurement.
Oh, this angle measures 119.
Y.
For Y. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so, well, our teacher, like, this is a single person worksheet. So I just figured that, since it said compare X and Z and A and C, I basically looked at the difference between both triangles, and since Y had a larger angle measurement, I concluded that ZX is greater than AC.
Okay, I can clearly see why you're saying that, because the degree measures are larger for this triangle. So that would make this line extend out a little further. I can see that.
Good logic.
That makes sense. Did he go over, or did your teacher go over anything else that would help you identify the comparison between the line segment XZ and line segment AC?
No, we're going over the worksheet tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. Well, to me, and I'm not an expert in geometry, but that makes sense what Chelsea is saying. So, because it would be out wider, which would mean you would have to extend
the line would
that
be further,
line for XZ. Okay. All right. Well, thanks, Chelsea. All right,
now let's go to the 24 challenge. All right, Chelsea, which card would you like?
A. I'll do A.
Card A. Okay, so you're going to do 1, 6, 6, and 2. Did you want to try that now, or did you want to call back?
I'll try that now.
Okay, I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay. So 6 minus 2 equals 4.
6 minus 2 equals 4.
And 4 times 1 equals 4.
4 times 1 equals 4.
4 times 6 equals 24.
4 times 6 equals 24. Excellent job.
All right, Chelsea, you have not lost your touch.
Yes.
Good job.
You are doing an excellent job over at Roosevelt.
Yes. And you know what? We have some of our fabulous interns here are from Roosevelt.
Yes, we do.
So your name is going into our treasure chest not once, but twice.
Two times.
Good job.
So thank you for calling.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
And call us anytime, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank
you have a good
you.
night.
All right.
All right. So who do we have next on the line?
We have Geraldine, and I know Geraldine was holding on before, but she's calling back now. Hi, Geraldine.
Hi.
Hi. How can we help you now, Geraldine?
I have a question about how dividing mixed numbers.
Dividing mixed numbers.
I like mixed numbers, and I love dividing. So what do you have for us?
The question. Wait, what did you say?
What do you have for us? What's the question?
The question is 8 divided by 2 1/2.
8. My pen is not working. 8 divided by 2 1/2. You said, Geraldine?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you know about dividing fractions and mixed numbers?
That oh, I'm sorry. If you, I'm sorry. My sister is in the room with me. She's making me laugh.
Okay.
When you have a mixed number, you have to turn it into an improper fraction.
That is correct. So we're going to change our mixed number to an improper fraction.
And if you have a whole number, then you have to put that number over 1.
Okay, excellent job. So the first thing we're going to do is change our mixed number to an improper fraction. 2 times what? Am I going to do 2 times the 1 or 2 times the 2?
2 times 2.
Okay, 2 times 2
equals 4.
Equals 4. And now what am I going to do with that 4?
You're going to add it to the numerator.
And I'm going to add it to the numerator, which is
1, and then 1 plus 4 equals 5.
Okay, so now my new fraction should be what?
5 halves.
5 halves.
Excellent.
All right, so now you said I'm going to take my whole number and do what to it?
Put it over 1.
And that's because we know any whole number can be changed to a fraction by placing a 1 under it, correct, as a denominator?
Yes.
So now what do I do? I have 8 over 1 divided by 5 over 2.
Now you have to find the reciprocal.
Okay, and which one are we going to find the reciprocal for?
5 halves.
5 halves. So 5 halves is now going to be what?
2 fifths.
2 fifths. Okay, I'm going to rewrite it down here. 2 fifths. I love the way you said reciprocal. You're using your vocabulary words. So now what do I do here with my division?
I have put it on multiplication.
Excellent job. We're going to change it to multiplication. And I'm just going to bring down my first fraction, which was 8 over 1, correct?
Yes.
So I have 8 over 1. You said change division to multiplication. And I've gotten the reciprocal of 5 halves, which is 2 fifths. Now what's the next step we need to do?
You need to multiply numerator and numerator times denominator and denominator.
Okay, numerator times numerator, using your math vocabulary.
I love it.
And denominator times denominator. So what's 8 times 2?
16.
16. And what's 1 times 5?
5.
5. Can I leave my answer like this?
No, because it's an improper fraction. You have to change it to a mixed number.
I have to change it back to a mixed number. So looking at 16 fifths, how do I change that to a mixed number?
You have to divide your denominator into your numerator.
Excellent job. I'm going to take my denominator and divide it into my numerator.
And 5 goes into 16 3 whole times.
3 whole times. Excellent job.
And you have to, 5 times 3 equals 15.
Excellent.
16 minus 15 equals 1.
So what do I do with my remainder?
Okay, so 5 would be your denominator.
Excellent. I'm going to keep the same denominator.
3 would be your whole number. And 1 would be your numerator.
Excellent job, Geraldine. You
I
are
love
a
the way she
superstar.
uses that vocabulary.
3
Great.
1/5 should be our final answer.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you told me everything I needed to know. You told me 3 is the whole number, 1 is going to be my numerator now, and 5 is the denominator.
Excellent. Excellent.
Wonderful
Excellent.
job.
I think Geraldine needs to come down here and
I
do
think
one of
you
our
need to
email
come over
corners.
to Count on Us and do one of those email corners that you're
Yeah,
talking
maybe
about.
you can ask your teacher if that's
Yeah.
okay, if you can do that.
And we would love to have you.
What school are you from, Geraldine?
Glenarden.
Glenarden Woods.
Glenarden Woods.
Talk to Mr. Hollidge. Okay.
I know he's on this show. He answers the phone.
That's right. So talk to him about it. We would love to have the students, especially those who use that vocabulary so well, come down to the studio and do an email corner for the other students of Prince George's County.
I had a question. Wait, it would be me on that show?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they would show your video all the time, so you'll help a lot of children in the county.
So, and how would I get the transportation?
You talk to Mr. Hollidge.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, great. Thanks for calling, Geraldine.
I wanted to know if I could try a 24 challenge.
You sure can.
Okay.
Can we put the card up there and you give us a call back in a few minutes?
Yes.
Because we're getting ready to go to break.
Okay, so I'm going to put the card up for you. You look at which one you want to work on, write down those numbers, and then after the break, you give us a call back and we'll answer your challenge.
Okay, I already got it. I got it written down.
Okay, great. So we'll talk to you after the break, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'll see you soon.
Hello, my name is Shayla Tucker from Stephen Decatur Middle School from 6th grade. I'm here with your email corner for today. Here's our problem. Judy has 8 candy bars. She wants to give 1/3 of a candy bar to everyone in her class. Does she have enough for all 24 students? We already have our diagram divided into 3 pieces, so now we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we have 24 pieces. And now for our numerical expression, we have the total of candy bars, which is 8, divided by the parts that are shared, which is 1/3. So we make our fraction, which is 8 divided by 1/3. Now we have to find the reciprocal, and we have to change 8 to 8 over 1 because we have to make this a fraction, times 3 over 1 because that's our reciprocal, which equals 8 times 3, which is 24, and 1 times 1 is 1. So our solution is she has enough for all 24 students to have a piece. My name is Shayla from Stephen Decatur Middle School with our email corner for today. See you next time.
Can you tell?
Can you tell?
Does it look like I'm fighting a disease?
Fighting. Fighting for my life?
Like my life expectancy is shorter than yours?
There's no outward sign.
But we're battling every day.
Every day. Every day.
Worrying, testing,
Treating.
Fighting. Diabetes.
Diabetes has been called a silent epidemic. It's time to call it out for what it is. This is Brett Michaels. Join us. Choose to share, act, learn, and give. Help us stop diabetes.
When I was a kid, I dreamed of being a stuntman.
I went from dream to dream pretty quickly. I wanted to be a cowboy. Tom Cruise in Top Gun.
I dreamt of being a nun.
Actually, before that, it was Popeye.
Malaria kills more than 2,000 children a day.
Text NET, N-E-T, to 85944 to make a $10 donation to Malaria No More.
Oh, messaging and data rates may apply.
Let's make malaria no more.
Welcome back to the second half of our secondary show, Count on Us. If you are out there and you have some questions about your homework this evening, middle schoolers and up to algebra in high school, please give us a call here at 301-772-0080. We are just waiting here to hear from you.
Yes, we are. We've had some wonderful callers before the break, and we're looking forward to having some wonderful callers after the break. I was so excited to hear that high school student calling in. That was great. So now we're going to move on to our next caller.
Okay.
And I think we have Celafina.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome back. Are you calling about the 24 challenge, or do you have another question for us?
Well, I have another question, and I wanted to do a 24.
Okay. So can you turn your TV all the way down and just talk to us through the telephone?
Okay, I turned it off.
Okay. You didn't have to turn it off. Just turn down the volume.
I turned off the volume.
Great. Excellent job. Okay, so what's your question?
My question is 3 3/8
Okay.
divided by 5 2/3.
All right, so you have
Okay.
two mixed numbers. All right, all right, Celafina.
What do we need to do first? Do you know what we need to do first?
You have to change the mixed numbers into improper fractions.
Okay, so we're going to change those mixed numbers to improper fractions by doing what?
Multiply the denominator times the whole number.
Okay, so we're going to multiply the denominator times the whole number, which is 8 times 3. How much is that?
24.
24. 24 plus 3. Are we going to add the numerator? I'm moving ahead of you. Are we adding a numerator?
You keep
24 plus 3
is 27.
27. And you say you're going to keep what?
The denominator the same.
We're going to keep the denominator the same. Okay. So now what about the second mixed number?
You have to multiply 3 times 5.
That's right. And how much is that?
15. Plus 2 is 17.
Okay, so now we have 17 what?
Thirds.
17 thirds. Now what do we do with that division?
You change it into a multiplication sign.
We're going to change it to multiplication, and what do we do with that second fraction?
You have to find the reciprocal.
The reciprocal, love it. She is
the
using
vocabulary.
I'm telling you. So now what is the reciprocal of 17 thirds?
3/17.
3/17. Excellent job, Celafina. So now what do we do?
You have to multiply 27 times 3 and 8 times 17.
Okay, so what is 27 times 3? I think Miss Walters is helping us out a little bit. 27 times 3. Okay, so we're going to have to do it the long way. 27 times 3. What's 3 times 7?
21.
21. Excellent job. I'm going to carry my 2. And what's 3 times 2?
6.
6 plus 2 is how much?
8.
81. 81, right? Is our new numerator. And now we're going to do 8 times 17 because we're going to do denominator times denominator. And that gives us 136. Okay? Does that give us 136? 17 times, technology sometimes. It's 56. Yep, 136. Can we reduce this fraction?
Yes.
We can?
You want to find a
Let's
common
see.
factor to divide by?
So what would be our common?
Maybe 9.
9. Okay, 9 could possibly work. 9 could go into.
I don't think it goes
Let's
into
see.
136.
If we add them, nope, I don't think it works. Because if I add, it won't work. Not 9. What about 3?
Maybe.
Let's try 3. No, not 3. Is it in lowest terms? Let's see. Our factors of 81 would be 9, 3 times
27.
27. Are there any more factors?
Nope.
I don't think so. So 136, what would be the factors of 136?
2.
2. And 2 times 68. 68. 2 and 68. 3.
Nope.
Nope. 3 won't go into 13. Nope, not 3.
4. Let me see.
I think it's already. I think the fractions are already simplified.
I think so too, because I'm listing these factors here. Okay, so I think we're at the lowest we can go with this one. So I think our final answer is going to be 81 over 136. Okay, and this is your question that you have for us to help you solve today. But you also said that you wanted to do a 24 challenge.
Yes.
Okay, Cellophina, you did an excellent job with that question.
And you know
Thank
what?
you very
I
much
liked
for
her
calling.
perseverance of
Yeah.
trying to figure out what factors will go into both the numerator and the denominator. So, good
And
job.
We need that.
Yes,
Okay?
we do.
So, excellent job. So now, which one of the questions did you want to try for us for the 24 challenge?
I had an answer for A.
And you want to try card A?
Yes.
Okay. Did we have someone call in for card A already? 662 and 1?
I don't think so.
I think we did.
Yeah?
Yeah, we did.
You know,
So-
this hour is going by so fast. I'm telling you. It's great when you work with someone that's so, fabulous. All right,
I'm a reflection
Cellophina.
of you. I'm a reflection of you. So, okay, Cellophina, try this one. But doesn't it have to be different from the way the other person solved it? So you have to try. It has to be a different way. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's hit it.
6 divided by 2 is 3.
Uh-oh, sounds like she has something different. Divided by 2 is 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm ready now. I love it.
And then 3 plus 1 is 4.
You are so awesome.
And 6 times 4 is 24.
And 6 times 4 is 24. Excellent job.
All right.
So your name has gone into the treasure chest not once but twice.
Good
and
job.
Is this your second time calling in the show? So your name is in the treasure chest 3 times already. Look at you. You are such an awesome math student. I wish you were in my class, Cellophina.
All right. Thank you for calling.
Thank you so much for calling. Stick around to the end of the show and find out if you are the winner, okay?
Okay.
I think she's gone.
All right. Who's our next caller, please? Hi. Hello?
Donna?
Hello?
Hi. Who is this?
Huh?
What's your name?
Udana?
Udana?
Yes.
Hi. It's nice to meet you.
Welcome to Count on Us.
Is this your first time calling?
Yes.
You what? All right.
Yeah, ring that bell for the first time callers.
Shout out to you. All right. What school are you calling from?
Glenardenwood.
Okay.
All right. How can we help you today?
Huh?
How can we help you?
I just needed help with, subtracting.
Okay. Well, what's your problem today?
Huh?
What's your question?
100 minus 22.
100 minus 22.
All right. Well, can you do a little estimating maybe? Think about it. About how much would 100, if you're estimating, 100 minus 20 be?
100 minus 20?
Mm-hmm.
How much would you have left over?
If you want to make it even smaller, because we look for patterns in math, how much would 10 minus 2 be?
8.
Excellent.
Okay. So how much would 100 minus 20 be?
80.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, so now our answer is going to be about 80. But I think even before we even think about regrouping or anything like that, you could probably, we have 2 more that we need to take away. Could we possibly just take it away from the 80?
Huh?
We have 2 more to take away from here. Can we just take it away from the 80 over here on this side?
I can't understand.
Okay. If we have 100 and we're well, can you turn down the TV? We have a little bit of feedback. Turn the TV all the way down or put it on mute.
Yeah?
Okay, you did it?
No, because I can still hear it. Okay, you turn it all the way down to mute. Are you with us?
Yes.
Okay, so we need you to turn the TV down.
It's down.
Okay. I still hear myself.
So you can't listen to the TV and us on the telephone at the same time, or you'll keep saying, "Excuse me? I can't hear you." So just listen to the telephone, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you said 100 minus 20 would give us 80, and that is correct. So if I look at our original problem, you still have 2 left over from the 22. Would it be easy just to subtract 2 from the 80?
Yes.
Right. You can do that. So how much would 80 minus 2 be?
88.
Almost. You didn't regroup over here on this side, so what would it be?
87.
Think about a number line. If you have 80 and you go back 2, what number would you land on? Think 80.
86.
What comes before 80?
90.
79. And then what comes before 79?
78.
Excellent job.
All
78.
Right. Good. You were scaring me there for a minute. So we have 80, then we have 79, and then we have 78. That's how it will look on the number line. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So sometimes you can just do those little shortcuts, what you already know, and use that to help you for a new problem. Instead of you have to go all the way through this. All right, I can't take 2 from 0, can't borrow anything from here or regroup anything. I have to go over here. This becomes 9 tens instead of 10 tens. This becomes 10 ones. Now I can do 10 minus 2 is 8, and then 9 minus 2 is 7. But with the other way, you're able to really think about the numbers and what you know about them and come to an answer much more efficiently, I think. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Great job, Nora.
All
Thank
right.
you. I'm going to put your name in our treasure chest because we treasure all of our callers.
Yes, we do. Donna, did you want to try one of the 24 challenge questions?
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to put the card up for you. Did you already identify which one that you wanted to use, or do you need to call us back?
Do the one I want to choose.
Okay, which one do you want to choose?
A.
A. Okay. So write down the numbers for A and then give us a call back.
Okay. 6, 2, 6, and 1.
6, 6, 2, and 1. Okay. All righty. Who do we have next on the line?
Is that Geraldine?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. Can I do my 24 now?
You sure can.
Okay, now Geraldine, which 24 is it from this show?
Yes.
Okay. So which card did you choose?
It was C.
Card C. 2, 2, 8, 9, right?
Yes.
All right. 2, 2, 9, and 8. Let's hit it.
9 times 2 equals 18.
9 times 2 does equal 18. So we've used 2 and 9.
And 8 minus 2 equals 6.
8 minus 2 does equal 6. You're on the right track.
And 18 plus 6 equals 24.
18 plus 6 does equal 24. You are so awesome.
Nice job, Geraldine.
Excellent
you know, and I really
job.
like the way she's...
I had another question just about the show.
Sure.
If I do come on it, what day would it be?
That's why you have to talk to Mr.
College.
Okay? If you talk to him, he'll let you know. But it'll probably either be on a Monday or a Wednesday when we have the shows.
Okay.
Okay?
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for calling back. All right.
Okay, and she's
really
enthusiastic
excited
about that.
I'm so glad.
Okay, so who do we have next on the air?
Hello? Hi, who is this?
Oh, hi. My name is Mikal Padilla.
Okay, McCall, how are you today?
Good.
Great. What school are you calling from?
I'm in 5th grade.
You're in 5th grade, but what school are you calling from?
Oh, Kent Mill.
Kent Mill.
Elementary school.
Is this your first time calling us?
What?
Is this your first time calling Count on Us?
Yeah.
Well, welcome.
Welcome aboard, baby.
All right. Nice to finally have you come and see about us.
Now, where is Kent Mill?
I don't know. Where is Kent Mill? Can you tell us where it is? What part of Prince George's County is Kent Mill Elementary?
Excuse me?
What part of Prince George's County are you in? Is this a Prince George's County school?
This is Montgomery.
Oh, Montgomery County? Oh, okay. Well, welcome. That is even... Thank you for calling.
Yes.
We love to help our neighbors out in Montgomery County.
Mm-hmm. So what is your multiplication question?
Simplifying.
Okay. What do you want to simplify?
Like, I want to simplify multiplication numbers.
All right. So can you give us the numbers?
Just read the problem to us.
79
Mm-hmm.
with 3.
Okay, so you want to multiply 79 times 3?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, did you want to do a straight algorithm or do you want to do it with place value? We can do it both ways if you like.
I want to do it the first one.
The first one? Okay. All right. And then maybe we'll save that for later.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what we're going to actually do is we're going to multiply this 3 times each of these digits in their different place values. Okay? So right now, 3 times 9 is going to give us how much?
Equals 27.
That is correct. So we can put our 7 down and carry our 2 to the tens place because this is the tens place, 27, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now, how much is 3 times 70 actually? We say 3 times 7 just to kind of keep it a shortcut. But how
21.
much? Good, 21 and plus 2 more.
23.
Excellent. So, what is our final product?
Excuse me?
What's our final product? Our answer to a multiplication problem.
237.
Excellent job. Excellent job.
Okay, so you know what? I'm going to do this a little different, Miss McCann.
Sure.
We're going to still use this one digit times the digits up here, but I'm going to write the full number out.
Yeah.
So 3 times 9 is 27. And then I'm going to go underneath.
I was thinking that same thing. Okay.
Okay. And then we know 3 times 70 gives us 210.
And then we add them together.
Add the partial products. 7 plus 0, 7. 2 plus 1 is 3. And bring this 2 down. And we get the same
answer.
product. Okay?
Okay.
Was that helpful?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
great. Well, thank you for
great.
calling.
We're so happy that you were able to tune in and watch us today, McCall. Tell your friends about us, okay?
All right,
Okay.
and your name is going into our treasure. Well, actually, I don't know how we would get to you.
No.
But we do enjoy hearing from our friends in Montgomery
really do.
County, okay? All right, thank you so very much. I think we have time for one more
One more caller. All right, Katima.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Am I saying your name correctly?
Yes.
Okay, it's nice to meet you. Katima, you calling from Glen Arter Woods?
Yes.
Welcome. What grade are you in?
4th grade.
You're in 4th grade. Welcome to Count on Us. What is your question for this evening?
1/2 times 5/10.
1/2 times 5/10.
Let me ask you something before we start this.
Yes.
What is 5/10? What is 5/10 equal to?
1/2.
So you could probably kind of simplify it, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and do what you gotta do.
So, Katima, what are the rules for multiplying fractions?
Huh?
What's the rule for multiplying fractions?
Multiply the numerator times numerator, and then multiply the denominator times denominator.
Excellent job. So we're going to multiply numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. So we have 1 times 5
equals 5. Then 2 times 10 equals 20.
2 times 10 equals 20. All right. So Ms. Walters put that up there for us. Is this already in lowest term?
Huh?
Is this in lowest terms?
What?
Is this simplified already? Is this answer that we have right now in simplest form?
No.
Okay, so how do we get it to the lowest term?
Well, we have to find the lowest common denominator.
You have to find the greatest common multiple. I know, sometimes we get those confused.
It's okay. I get them confused all the time, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we're going to find one number that'll go into both 20 and 5. The biggest number.
Put my factors over here really quick. Oh, we got to hurry up. Oh, 4 and 5. So what number do they have in common that is the greatest in both
Between the two of them?
5.
Good.
5.
So that
Okay.
means we're going to divide by 5 on the numerator, 5 on the denominator. What you're doing is you're actually dividing by
5/5.
Okay? 5
Okay.
divided by 5 is
1.
20 divided by 5 is 4. Okay? And what you could have done to begin with, you told me this was 1/2 already, wasn't it? So 1/2 times 1/2 is 1/4. Woo! Okay.
All right, 1/4 is your final answer, Katima.
All right, so we did put your name into our treasure chest. Yes, we did. We gotta
shake,
mix it up.
Mix it up. Okay, hurry.
All right.
All right, my eyes are closed. Our winner was
Donna.
Donna, you are
first
the
time
winner.
caller, too.
Yes.
Woo. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us on
Yes.
Count on Us this afternoon. Please return on Wednesday when you can always count on us.